do you think with the pandemic that there was any good things from the pandemic, or do you think it's all a negative thing from the pandemic?
Well, I mean, people died. People will have lasting effects the rest of their lives. So that's horrible. But I think the good thing is it might have a positive effect on the environment because so many people are working remotely. That will never go back because they found they could do it cheaper, better, more efficient. And it's sad that we had to have a pandemic to figure that out. But, I mean, think about when it first hit. You know, the first time in the food store, that line down the aisle. And I remember thanking every kid who was working, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you. This is before we even had masks, gloves, anything.
Remember when toilet paper was like worth gold during the pandemic? No,
Yeah,
seriously.
my Facebook page was me with freaking goggles on because I went out with goggles like I shoot in, my mask, a cowboy hat. I had 2 guns like this and a bunch of toilet paper behind me. And that was my Facebook page.
But it's the pandemic. It's if you look throughout history, certain things cleared people from the earth. It's like we're overpopulated. If you look at it, wars did that. All these so-called religious wars were cleansing, plagues. So it's something that's natural. And, you know, I look at it, it's sad for the people who passed away. I mean, that's nothing. But there's so many wonderful things that have happened from it. It's like with the industry, I deal some stuff in, you know, mental health and chemical addiction. Now people are getting more help. People who deal with mental health issues, they've changed rules and laws to where they can get help now because the pandemic really caused a lot of people to isolate, go into depression. More babies were born, more people went through divorces. Businesses have lost so much, such as real estate, when you have like businesses and offices that are going to be rented by the state, a lot of them aren't going back to work.
Oh, I know. Ventura Boulevard to me looked post-apocalyptic with all the businesses shut down.
Well, look at the restaurants. I mean, you worked at one for a long time and it shut down. Well, the owner's a piece of shit. It was Jerry's Deli. You're a loser, fucker. The reality is the way you treated people was wrong. But that went away and you guys were there for years helping. You know, I'm always amazed when people help someone make money. When something goes bad, the first thing they do is get rid of the people who helped them make the money. And that's the hard part about. But the pandemic has also brought a lot more people into using social media. Before pandemic, do you ever Zoom?
No. I might
You ladies ever Zoom?
have once or twice for a job, and I had no idea what the fuck
I had no idea what the hell Zoom was.
Yeah.
I had FaceTime on my phone. I don't like looking at myself, so I'd never FaceTime, didn't know. But before the pandemic, did you guys ever use Zoom?
No, not really. No,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, actually for classes.
And just so you know, Jai, the
Hybrid
producer, is
classes.
talking, and Gabby, she's also with the production company. She's talking.
Yeah, no.
So, but not as much as after, right?
Right. I think it's once or twice
But
for active
here's
things,
what goes to
maybe.
my mind: how the hell is Zoom making the money? Because half the freaking world is Zooming now. Because
You used
it's.
to pay for it.
Yeah.
I've got Zoom, and I've never really.
I think you might have like a free version where it taps out after 45
See,
minutes.
I sound so stupid and illiterate
I
right
got a
now because I'm
freebie.
here. I'd be wondered because I have Zoom.
No, I mean, that's true though. Like, how do they make their money?
So who
especially
pays
when a
for-
lot of people do it.
So okay, here's
For free.
the
If you wanna
production
go longer
company.
than 45 minutes, you got to pay for an account. And then you have to pay for an account if you have more than 100 people. If you
Yeah,
have
a lot
more
of
than-
businesses.
So that's
I
like the
think-
production company. You guys you Zoom with people, so you have an account.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There you go.